long time, can't get you off my tired mind. Shadow, let the tape rewind and finally ease my anxious eyes. Oh no, I feel you creeping in, my body bleeding sin, I'm drowning. Heaven, can you save me now from these thoughts inside my head? Yeah, you are the devil, running through my mind. I can't get on your level, I swear to God I tried. I am not at this spell. Turn around and turn ahead. You can't help me anymore. Oh my God, you are the devil. So hard to save. Hallowed by my love for you, always stop me going under. Follow every step I take, cause our walls are coming down. Yeah, you are the devil, running through my mind. I can't get on your level, I swear to God I tried. I am not at this spell. Turn around and turn ahead. You can't help me anymore. Oh my God, you are the devil. Vision's blurry, I'm in a hurry, my skin is starting to shed quick. Call up the doctor, swallow some pills, maybe I'll wake up in bed. I'm a disaster, can I move faster? Honey, I'm over the edge. No fun is stopping me, I'm not your property, gotta take care of that ledge. My friends are dead, I'm losing my head, I gotta get off of these meds. I am unstable, willing and able, give you this body to pledge. Oh my God, you are the devil. Oh my God, you are the devil.
Good evening, everyone. Happy Doom Mod Monday, the best day of the week. My name is Naxius, and today, hopefully, we're going to finish Hell Revealed. Now, I have a story for you guys before we get started. Well, I know a couple of you, Byfire included, are only really interested in the Doom playthroughs, but I do stream 2 other nights a week. You may remember last week I stated that I would be starting my Resident Evil 0 playthrough last week, but I never showed up. I did not go live on either Thursday or Friday at all, with no explanation. So, to give you a little bit of an explanation now as to where I was, after the interesting hell that was Hell Revealed on a Tuesday night. If you remember, there was a lot of times where there was a lot of moving around, a lot of circling, a lot of dodging, cyber demons and the like. I broke myself, quite literally, actually. Injured myself trying to play Hell Revealed last week. So I apparently have a shoulder problem. And the way my desk was set up, I did not have proper support for my arms. And the intense playing of Hell Revealed on Tuesday night aggravated this previously unknown condition in my shoulder to the point that I woke up Wednesday morning and I was in agony and could not lift my right arm past a certain point, which was actually less than straight ahead of me, straight. So, like, I could not put my arm where it is right now. It could only be, like, down here. Without shooting pain throughout my entire body. After taking half of a day off work on Wednesday and saying if it's not better in the morning, I'm going to the hospital. Thursday morning, I woke up. It was not better, and I went to the hospital. Now, Canadian healthcare, while beneficial in that it was a free hospital visit, still meant that I was waiting in the emergency room for 12 hours. So from 9 to 9, I was in the emergency room waiting for a doctor or taking the time to see the doctor and get some x-rays done. Turns out I have tendonitis in my shoulder. So the tendons in my shoulder have started to calcify from injury that I was unaware of. And it was a silent, ticking time bomb, actually, this tendonitis. Because despite every now and then having an ache or pain in my shoulder, I would chalk it up to, an injury caused by playing with the kids or having to lift too much or doing activity around the house. No, I was aggravating an injury that I had and didn't know about. So the intense gaming that happened on Tuesday, where I was not watching how I was holding my arm, aggravated the tendonitis to the point that it went from 0 to 1,000 over the span of one night. After some anti-inflammatory drugs being directly injected into my veins, as well as some oral pills I've been taking, the pain is gone down. But I was out of commission for Thursday and Friday. It was only late last night that I was able to lift my arm up like this again. And even now, there's still like a dull pain in the shoulder area and everything. And I have to go to physiotherapy to fix it up. So you know what? That's why I didn't stream on Thursday and Friday. I was in a lot of pain, in agony, and taking the time to tweet why I wasn't there was outside of my mind. It was more like, I'm in agony. For the love of God, I need to lie down or I need to do nothing. So yeah, I'm on the road to recovery. I have started physiotherapy as of today, which is probably the reason why my shoulder aches a little bit. I've got some ergonomics set up on my chair to help with the arm support and everything. But this is going to be my first stream since the injury, so I do reserve the right to end the stream early if I do start feeling myself in pain. So I apologize in advance if that does happen. But primarily, I guess I can say Hell Revealed was actually the first WOD that has literally broken me. I have played so many WoDs on stream, including the ones like Sunlust, and they never physically broke me, but Hell Revealed was the first one that did. And with that, we're going to try and finish Hell Revealed tonight. Segue! Okay, so we're on map 28. There isn't an absolute fuck ton of enemies in terms of sheer number. But there's a lot of cyber demons. And I mean like a lot of them. And I'm unsure as to the intended method of getting rid of them. And that's been my greatest annoyance with Hell Revealed in general, is the disgusting amount of the disgusting amount of cyber demons, coupled with either a lack of ammo to truly get rid of them, or they're at a range, making it very difficult to finish them off. So unlike something as brutal as Sunlust, it was at least kind of fair as to the placement of enemies and things. Something I cannot say the same for this WoD. Okay, so I have to go this way. Oh, right. This shit. I was like, why didn't I go this way last week? So I hope that story was riveting for you all. I hope nobody was worried. Although I doubt anybody was. I have had a tendency to miss streams here and there with a semi-regular basis, so I don't think it was anybody was like, oh my god, he's dead! See, this is what I'm saying. What the fuck are you supposed to do about this? Like, that's gross. What are you meant to do about that? Like, that is the disgusting amount of ammo that's going to be needed to handle that. Unless there's some sort of, you know, crusher type deal present up there somewhere. But this WoD has made it quite clear that fuck you and your and your crushers and telefrags. Interesting. Oh, there's 3 of them. Great. Hmm. I need you to get next to a wall. So is there like a particular one there that's causing me a problem, I wonder? Now, unlike some of the other instances where I believe it was accidental, I wholeheartedly believe this is an accident. There we go. This was an accident. Wasn't supposed to go down like that. Yeah, see, I'm legitimately confused as to what the expected strategy is here. Maybe I just go and see. Like if there's anything in the yellow door that may or may not help with this. Even if it's just like 6 gazillion cells. Just something to make this make sense. Because, I mean, as it stands... What the hell? Because as it stands now, nothing makes sense. Really need to kill the Archviles. Okay, I think they're dead. So I should be able to safely wail on these barons a little bit. But of course, this takes up half my rockets to kill this many barons. And I'd run down and get replacement rockets shortly, but... Also, I don't think I said hello. Hello, Loser Corner. How are you doing this evening? Hope you're doing better than I was. Seems like multiple people are prone to injury these last few days. Now that's the exit, at least according to the labeling. Are you truly the exit? You are. Which indeed implies there is no real solution to the Cyber Demon problem. Trying to see if I can just, like, fuck them up. Because there's not enough ammo to do this at distance. Well, you can't have that much health left. Evidently, you might. There we go. See, them, I have no idea what the fuck I'm meant to do. Not a goddamn clue. See, there's cells lying around, but I have no idea if it's enough cells. Why do I constantly forget to save when I'm down there? Quite a bit of injury happening lately. At least mine was due to my own stupidity. It was technically within my control over the last, forever. I just fucked myself up. I'm just gonna save scrum every, like, successful BFG hit now. Yeah, every successful BFG hit is now just a save. Because I do not have time to figure this out any other way. Okay, I don't know why you're already dead. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and load that. Okay. Like, it was clearly extremely foolish of me to assume. Okay, well, this spot's gonna be a problem. Okay. I don't know what happened there. Nobody questioned it. Okay, now I'm not gonna know which one's which. Can't really run in there either. Wake up all the other ones. I need you to die. Although I think you might have switched places now, so now I don't know. Because now without armor, I'm single. Okay. Ah, there is two in there. Can I lure out just the one? Come outside. It's okay. There we go. Yeah, I'm assuming that was a perfect one. It was. I'm just trying to like brute force it now. So, I wasn't supposed to be able to get up there, I'm guessing. I was supposed to have to kill that archvile before I teleported, but that never seemed to be what ended up happening. Okay. Now we're done. Everything's dead. Everything's dead. I'm full on ammo. I got the secret. Fuck the items. I'm not going to look for those. Temple of Fear. I'm just going to use this weapon because, for the most part, double barrel shotgun ammo is the only thing I can guarantee will be present in this wad. There's no guarantees about cells. There's no... There's no guarantees about rockets. The only thing guaranteed is shell ammo. Case in point. So no point using rockets when it's all singular barons right now. Why all those pinkies were there is beyond me too. I was sure that like an archvile had to show up or something, because that seemed way too odd. Yeah, I'm worried that this level's gonna like pop off somehow. Okay, that hurts. This I mean, it's up to the map maker, I guess, what hurts you and what doesn't when it comes to the floor, but they certainly didn't give me any sort of indication that was gonna happen. Kind of a dick move. Switch it up, because I know they can replenish the ammo for me. Should be keeping an eye on like textures and stuff, just in case whoever made this map was benevolent. More along the lines of what I was expecting. Yeah, that's definitely more along the lines of what I was expecting. Apparently I didn't save after this room. And I really should have known better. See, like, that was, again, more in lines with what I'm kind of expecting, but it wasn't that big a deal in the end. Whoa. Fuck, I'm just gonna pick it up now. Don't have time to deal with this shit. Now, was there any rocket ammo back here? Like, is there any reason for this to be here like that? Seems so odd for there to just be a bunch of pinkies behind me that can't kill me, that I can wail on without consequence. Okay, well, that's definitely going to open up. And back to shotgun. So hang on, is this door? No. That is, however. Why are there bars in front of walls? Doesn't even make sense. That doesn't make sense. Also, these rockets went through these bars extremely easily. So I'm not complaining. This one kind of feels much more like, you know, a quote-unquote normal Doom level. And I like, you know, like Doom levels. My stuff doesn't have to be giant slaughter maps and stuff, you know? It doesn't need to be like that. But it is true that, like, for someone who's been playing the game as long as I have, like, a singular Baron in a room is not scary or threatening. Technically, this isn't even that threatening. At best, it would have been annoying had he have actually... That wasn't what I was expecting to open. I was expecting this to open. So I was like, oh, one of those, the bookcase is secretly a secret passage. Okay, I gotta lure you guys out because I can't get in there without picking up the ammo, which is not what I want. So, while I appreciate the original Doom feeling that this level has, that does mean, for the most part, it's not really going to be a challenge for me. Because even, like, in the grand scheme of things, the previous level wasn't overtly difficult. Okay, I didn't know that they couldn't come down, so I probably would not have used the BFG had I been aware of that tidbit of information. That was a slight waste of resources. I was gonna say, that can't be all the threat I'm going to face in here, is it? Alright, that's more like it. Once again, I fell into the trap of using ammo that wasn't a double barrel, and I'm paying for that dearly. It's okay, guys. I'm not too bad. Oh, thanks for the lights. I was trying to pick up the shotgun and not the box, but yeah, whatever. Could not find the teleporter there for a second. Okay, no, it is this way. I was like, where was the door I was supposed to go through? You should have been dead. I counted those shots. I'm not 100% certain what that accomplished. What did that do? What did that do? Didn't drop any keys or anything. I am greatly confused as to what that switch did. What the hell did that do? Oh great, I'm in Memento Mori. I'm throwing switches and have no idea what they're doing. This is my worst nightmare. Like, it's not like there's a lot of level for me to explore here. I don't like it. Okay. I have a maybe theory. I'm going to be a little frustrated if that is how... or is what that switch did. Okay, so this isn't exactly what I was expecting it to have done. I had expected that this was going to come down. Because I remember thinking earlier, it's like, oh, it's a elevator of some sort. Because all white line def's on the map. Like, I'm not gonna say no to a bunch of pinkies. I mean... especially trap pinkies that can't fight back. Really easy way to get the kill count up. Okay, that was a lot of rockets. Good. Why are you not open? They're not a shoot switch. Is that what you're meant to do? No, what the hell did you do? I'm awfully irritated with the number of switches I'm throwing and then nothing happening, or... you know... I'll just continue on, I guess. Jesus Christ. Like, we're certainly filling up the monster closets, but... oh boy, can't wait to see what this does. Who fucking knows? Who knows? Who knows what that does? I sure shit don't. Well, it looks like the line def color is different down here. Ah, so you did open. And now I have to kill you with nothing but the double barrel, because once again... I don't know. I didn't research to see if, like, the same person made every map, but... I feel like if it's not the same person, there's definitely some sort of like general meetings going on to discuss the overall strategy they want to see present in this WOD, which is I want nothing but double barrel shotguns. Well, that was worst case scenario. And then that lowers the switch? Or lowers the key? Thank you. I much appreciate it. 9 enemies left. And they're all cyber demons. Well, not all of them anyway. Certainly more than one, though. Is it 4? Did they put 4 there? That almost worked. That, however, did not. That did not work. That was the opposite of working. Man, why does he get a second shot so fast? Like... Okay, I'm trying to do this when there's, like, stairs. Is hazardous to your health. You don't move the same way. Like, what? Like, I swear I am the unluckiest Doom player because they get their second shot off so... Okay, that one was my fault. But they get their second shot off so fucking fast. And of course, once there's 2 of them, all bets are off anyway. I don't even know which one it was I was shooting at now. Come on, I know I've got at least one perfect BFG shot off on you. Okay, so I'm missing 2 enemies and a secret. The difficulty curve on this WAD is kind of just all over the place. Okay, so the obvious weak spot would be right here in terms of secret finding. So let's check there first. So there was a slight texture mismatch there. So perhaps I should have seen it. This, however, is not being listed as a secret. I don't have time to... Whoa! Okay. Oh, are you legitimately not supposed to be able to see shit? I wonder if that floor was damaging, because it wouldn't surprise me if it was. Well, at least I left with full cells by the end of it. Alright, guys, last map. Alright, I didn't even really get to see what the name was. Okay. Well, shit. Oh, that was unlucky. Okay, so I'm not entirely positive exactly what I meant to do. Hmm. But that doesn't make that come down. Okay. Gotcha. Okay, well that went in there. Damn it. Alright, well, I've kind of figured it out at least. Well, that doesn't help. Well, that went in, but, you know. Okay, I gotta do something about these guys. They are right in the way. Not gonna work. Not with them there. No, get the fuck! Fuck! Out of the way! No! I don't think any of that went in. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna save because that went in. That was me being exploded from the inside out. No sugarcoating it. This is one of the worst icon of sins you've ever seen. Certainly one of the worst ones I've done in terms of I'm very bad at it. I don't know about that. I intentionally made a god-awful one just to troll my dad for Father's Day one year. Where it was literally just like 6 icon of sins doing exactly what this one's doing. Spitting out like 100 of these monsters at a time. Fucking hell, man. Come on, go up. The Speed of Doom gave you an inval and nearly infinite cells to work with to fend off the horde of over 2k monsters while waiting for the Romero head to be exposed. Yeah, there's small things that could have been done differently to make this a lot more bearable. It's true. Did I just get telefragged? What the fuck has happened? Well, in my particular case, the worst part is definitely where it's spitting out so much shit at a time. It's inevitably spitting out a god-awful amount of pain elementals. Case in point, which is causing me more issues than literally anything else. No idea if any of that went in. I don't think it did. Let's do a pussy save. I probably could have gone through there had I have not panicked. Get the soul sphere, get the soul sphere. Yeah, it'd probably help if you push the fucking button, Doom guy. Except I'm guessing I'm being chased by God knows how many rockets. That looked like it went in, though. Fuck. I did not time that properly at all. Okay, lesson learned. Don't go off that way. It will not work out well for me. Up, up, up! God damn it! Hey, Shades! Oh, I'm sure I'll get it, but I'm being hit by... I don't even know where these rockets are coming from. They're just, like, showing up. Up, up, up! God damn it! What is hitting me? Okay, well, I know what hit me that time. Well, I timed that one poorly. No! God damn it! Foiled by infinite height this time. I don't think that was going in no matter what. Like, hit the damn button, Doom guy. Like, I don't think we're asking for much here. But when I'm spamming this wall, what else do you think I'm trying to do? Yeah, that's it. You just spawn an Arachnotron there. That's fine. It's fine. Nobody cares. It's all good. The imp got in the way. Everything's getting in the way. If it's not getting in the way because it's, you know, killing me, it's getting in the way of the actual platform. And this level said, you know what you don't need to do this level? Health. You don't need health. There's just no need of it. If you were a good Doom player, you wouldn't need health. You'd be fine. And to that I say, I guess I'm not a good Doom player. I just... This wasn't the weapon I meant to have open. Count it as a win. Don't care. I have sacrificed myself to finish this wad. Well, glad you guys were here to witness the end of Hell Revealed. The only wad to give me a physical injury. Not the only one to give me an emotional one. Because in the end, this wad isn't actually that horrible in terms of difficulty or anything. But it was the only one that ever injured me. Thanks to GG's by Fire Shades. I appreciate it. So my quick review for this wad. How do I sum this up? Because I don't like being overly negative. Because there's good things about the wad. It definitely shows its age. That's just it is what it is. A wad as old as this is going to show its age. The difficulty curve is kind of all over the place. There's levels that are really difficult, followed by levels that are easy. Like, those last 3 levels, compared to the ones that were, like, just before it, kind of ridiculously easy. That Icon of Sin in the end is brutal, but, I mean, if you're not trying to do a single segment, it doesn't really matter. Like, This seems like it would be a WAD that would be awful to pistol start. I don't think I've been able to do it. I would not have been having fun. I think the weirdest part of this WAD was just its weird obsession with shotgun shells. Like, it was determined to make you kill everything with shotgun shells. It was like the only ammo that was ever in abundance was shells, which doesn't make for a great level, in my opinion. Not if you're going to dump tons of bullet sponges like Barons of Hell and a god-awful number of cyber demons. Like, this WAD, especially in the last 10 levels, was full of cyber demons. Full of them. And to make me have to use the double barrel shotgun on a few of them, because that's all the ammo you're giving me, that is not fun. But again, that's kind of showing its age, right? Back then, a lot of these older WADs, when I do them, like even in this WAD, where it's showing its first kind of like hints of what future WADs would be with their large-scale fights, it hadn't quite got there yet, which meant that we were seeing some weird choices in terms of the resourcing you were given. Now, in terms of the levels themselves, I mean, it was made with typical Doom graphics, so it's not like I was seeing anything I hadn't seen before, but the layouts were nice. Most of the levels weren't hugely long, because, you know, guys know how much I hate super long levels. So the individual levels not being super long is something I enjoy. The pacing of a few of the maps was pretty good. A nice increase in difficulty as a particular map would go on. Some very interesting layouts with some of the bigger maps or the higher enemy ones. So Wrath may be a tough nut to crack for you. I don't know what Wrath is. You guys gotta understand, I try so hard to avoid spoilers with all these WADs. So when I play them for you guys, I don't know what I'm getting into. So unlike most people in the Doom community, if you spit out WADs, I don't know what most of them are. Oh, it's a Quake Engine game. Really tough nut. Ooh, it might be. It might be. Why? Has it got like super long levels? Is that why? But no, but in the end, I mean, like, this was a good map. It was a good map set. I enjoyed, for the most part, each map. It's just it shows its age, and that puts cracks in the visage of this level or of this Mega WAD, right? There's difficulty curves all over the place, switches that get thrown, you have no idea what the hell they're doing. Etc. etc. Like there's a lot of problems. It's just when you keep in mind when the WAD was made, this was a really good WAD for back then, and it shows the respect people have for it in that it's like the most it's got the most demos given to it on Doom Archives. It's got the most demos submitted, so it definitely, people are showing its respect to one of the first Mega WADs to really kind of usher in the modern day of Doom mapping. Yeah, mappers learn and live, though. Oh, absolutely. And that's one of the things that still now, this wouldn't be a map that I would say holds up compared to some of the modern day map sets. But at the same time, you have to pay respects to what came before it. This walked so something like Sunlust could run. And the lessons that people were able to take and the ideas they were able to take, you see the seeds of later map-making decisions, like in this map set, right? In some of the encounters you see, and like, there's a level in like Alien Vendetta that feels oddly similar to one of the ones in this one. In terms of one of the ones that's like a giant slaughter rap, it feels really similar to this. So you learn and you make. Yeah, it was the start of a new era. pretty much how I'd probably put it. Like, I'm not a huge, like, WoD map-making historian, but when I see maps this old, but with this ideas, I'd say, like, this is kind of where it started. But given that so many people are still playing this now and still submitting demos for it this many years later for speedrun art, for, like, Doom Archives, it shows that it's had a lasting impression one way or another. So, we have half an hour left. Does anyone have any thoughts about the map set before we move on to what I have booked next? Which, Bitefire, you're going to love what I'm about to load up. But if anyone has any thoughts about the map set before we move on. Well, if nobody has anything to say. All right. I know I just got done saying you came in late. It's fine. I know I just got done saying that I'm not a fan of huge long levels, but I put an asterisk next to that. I don't like super long levels in megawatts. Those drive me nuts. Like if it's a 32 map megawatt and there's maps that are like hours long, that hurts. And like with Sunlust, it did suck. Like the last 5 maps were like, it took me a whole stream to do a map. Let's put it that way. Like at least 28, 29, and 30 were a whole stream to do one map. That kind of stuff hurts. I would accept it for the last level though, because it was the last level. But that doesn't mean I'm against a singular long map. It's got some custom music. This one's for you, Bitefire. My faithful mod Bitefire, I believe, deserves a map in his honor, and this is what we're going to do now. And by now, I mean probably over the course of like 2 months. Shades, I don't know if you recognize this, but let me give you the lowdown of what it is we're looking at here. This is... Okay, I don't think I'm going to pronounce this correctly, but this is Ocupluck. And to quote from the Doom Wiki page, with a total of 23,211 monsters, this slaughter map is regarded as one of the largest and most difficult levels ever released. As of April 2023, only 4 demos have been submitted to DSDA for it, one of which is a no monsters run that took over 30 minutes, and 2 are task runs. The world's first single segment run, by coincidence, was done on I'm Too Young to Die difficulty, owing to the extreme difficulty of the run on Ultraviolence. There are no official secrets on this map, which is good, because if it's this long, I would skip them anyway if I didn't find them. No, Loser Corner, I am not fucking with you. When Bitefire told me about this map, and the Ocupluck, hang on, let me spell this. Okupluck. Ocupluck. I'm gonna call it Ocupluck from now on. But no, when Bitefire told me about this map and how somebody was going for a single segment run, I think on Ultraviolence, which would not have been done before, I I didn't, for once, think coincident. Yes. So he's doing his ultra-violence run. Is that correct? According to the wiki page, he did manage to do an I'm Too Young to Die single segment, but now he's working on ultra-violence. And if he does, it'll be insanity. So I will not be doing that. I will not, under any circumstances, be trying to do what he's doing. However, I just had to see. I had to see what this map was. So, we've got about 30 minutes of the stream left. We're going to preview the start of this level. But what Bitefire and this wiki has told me is that even when speedrunning, it was the only time he did. He probably wasn't speedrunning. He's probably just trying to do it. The run was 5 hours long. So this might be a couple months project. With saves and loads. So, what do you guys think? We get started. Hang on. I'm an idiot. Before we do that, let's check the corners of this room. Is anything here open? That's what you like to see. You open up your map and you can't see your fucking self. That's exactly what that means. We're in for a ride. Okay, so none of that does anything. Okay, let's get started. All right. Cool, we gotta do some jumping right off the bat. We're gonna do some platforming. This is good. Oh, buddy, we are in for it now. Yeah, they are certainly not helpful with this shape, are they? God damn it! I'm not even getting to the point where I'm going to be able to kill anything yet. I'm just trying to, like, start the fucking level. What in the absolute living fucking this? So I managed to get through all that. I don't know why I did that. So I managed to get through all that. And then I get wrecked by my own rocket. Quite on brand. Fuck. Quite on brand for me. Wow, this is... We're gonna do this. This is gonna happen. Yeah, but I don't want to save right in the middle of a fucking rocket launcher barrage. Just keep moving. Never let the Mancubus know your next move. Okay. New plan. If I get down there, I immediately save, and I'll just have to suck it up and restart if I end up getting down there too slow and I get overrun. Because the way this is going, I'm going to spend all my time just jumping. My entire last half hour of the stream is just going to be me doing this platforming section. Why did you shape them like this? Like, it's already a dick move what you're making me do here. This is just... Fuck. That was my own fault. Like, it's already a dick move what you're making me do here. But did you have to make it this shape to make it an even worse dick move? Was that necessary? Okay, well that would have been an embarrassing way to end this. Shit, that was my fault. I held down the left trigger. Fuck! See that trick shot where I blew myself into the Megasphere? That was completely intentional. I did that for the style points, and certainly wasn't because I'm a goddamn idiot. Whew! Contrast this to a Romero map that makes things harder using mean monster placement, but way fewer baddies. I would venture to say that this is a problem both with the number of baddies, but also the placement. They're doing a double whammy on this map. Nah, I knew that one wasn't going as well. I'm trying to stall using the Megasphere, picking up the Megasphere for as long as humanly possible. But without the ammo, but without the armor, it's a little bit insanity. I had to be careful how much punishment I'm letting myself take. See, I'm willing to bet whatever sick map maker made this did not fully test it to okay, that was my fault. Did not fully test it to ensure that a single segment run was possible. This isn't Mario Maker, you know, where you have to complete your level in a single segment. Before you were allowed to upload on the servers, but you can upload whatever the flying fuck you want to Doom World. Whoops. I think I was getting a little bit too hung up on some stragglers there. Well, I'll give you some lore then. The author's username was Ocupluck, and it was the community that essentially named it for him since he never gave it one himself. Also, the map is technically never finished, especially since there's no true difficulty balancing. Why, you're saying this isn't finished? This looks quite finished to me. Yeah, I'm loading this one. I'm loading this one too. I accidentally picked up the Megasphere immediately, which was not my intent. Maybe it should have been my intent. Okay, I'm going a little bit too far forward and not... Okay, well I accidentally picked up the Megasphere again. Okay, this one's not going well. I disagree that I did not pick up the Megasphere that time. Picked up the Megasphere again, but we're just going to roll with it for now. God damn it, like I swear I'm on top of that when I'm dying. Do I see more platforming over there? Do I see more platforming over in that direction? Okay, let's try the slow walk forward. It works for a little bit. It works for a minute. My goal before the end of this stream is to at least get it to the top of this fucking staircase. If I can get to the top of this fucking staircase, I'll call it a win. Okay, see, it seems like when I try to walk backward, I just walk into everything, so... So, like, my slow walk forward strategy gets me some early headway. But then I get absolutely wrecked by all the Mancubi fireballs coming this direction. Saving! I'm a madman! Well, to talk about something else besides you going through hell, did you watch the new Fallout series? No. Not yet. It's on my to-do list. But my wife might be interested in watching it as well, so now we kind of have to work around individual work schedules and shit. Okay, killed myself. Why the hell not? But now, so that means we have to work around individual work schedules and the like now to watch it. Okay, then head down here, go back up. Okay, that help save might have been a little premature. But no, like I really want to watch it because again, like we appear to be hitting a somewhat golden age of video game adaptations, you know? Considering how bad any and all video game adaptations used to be. Okay, maybe that help save was a little yeah, that let's try this one again. But yeah, given how awful video game adaptations have been in the past, for there to be a slew of adaptations that aren't absolute garbage is insanity. Yeah, I probably wouldn't have my kids watch it either. I don't want to be one of those parents that's like super protective of what their kids watch, kind of like my parents were, but there's obviously got to be some boundaries. Like my oldest daughter and I actually watched her first Godzilla movie. This feels like a better help. Watched her first Godzilla movie, which was Ghidorah, the three-headed monster. And she actually kind of enjoyed it. Now, obviously, it took, you know, what we sometimes call parent narration to help her enjoy it. Like, oh, look, there's a princess. Because Ghidorah, of course, has a princess in it. And, of course, as a little girl, when she heard the word princess, she was suddenly intrigued by this otherwise, you know, silly story that she couldn't understand. What the fuck killed me that time? Okay, that one was my fault. That wasn't RNG, that was me being dumb. So she actually kind of enjoyed it, right? But then, like, we were watching it on a streaming service, and then upon watching it, this particular streaming service will show recommended follow-up movies. And did I just hear a Lost Soul? I did. And one of the recommended films in this particular case was Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. The original one, you know? And that one, I'm not sure I would let my daughter watch because there is a particular scene where Godzilla spurts an ungodly, like, Kill Bill-ish amount of blood. And I was like, I don't think I want my daughter seeing that yet. Hope it becomes a found soul soon. Daughter still being high-pitched voice phase, too young? Well, exactly. Like, again, my parents were, like, super strict to the point of absurdity with what I was allowed to watch when I was young. Like, okay, I gotta focus on that left side. I gotta get up in that corner. Like, to give an example, we were not allowed to watch Power Rangers. My mom claimed the reason why is like, oh, you and your brothers. Yeah, yeah, not Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla. Yeah, my mom's explanation was, oh, you and your brothers, like, start play fighting too much after watching Power Rangers. And it's like, Mom, Dad, are you sure it had nothing to do with the fact that Dad used to let us watch wrestling? Are you sure that's not what was causing the play fighting extravaganza to occur? Was not that? No. It's Power Rangers, I tell you. Power Rangers is the problem. So I did used to watch a little bit of Power Rangers, and then my parents that is evil. Putting those fucking Pan Elementals over there. That is some bullshit. That was almost working. Rita Repulsa was too much. Well, she wasn't the problem. To her, I guess, the Power Rangers themselves were the problem with their fighting and their shit. And their punching of the bad guys. Now, how the fuck do I deal with them? It was working, and God. Is there any angle which sees me able to shoot those arch files? Kinda, but not really at the same time. I loaded the wrong save. So yeah, things like that. My mom forbade me from watching Gargoyles. Now, to be a little bit fair with that, the first episode of Gargoyles was a little bit intense. Gargoyle does toss somebody off the roof. So there's a little bit of intensity there. Simpsons? No. My mom hated The Simpsons. Now, some of that I can at least understand. The Simpsons did have a load of jokes and subject matter that could easily be construed as being of the adult variant. So I could at least understand that part. But also part of my problem is my mom didn't like, she hated it so bad that she would watch the she would see part of an episode and would be so disgusted by what she watched that she wouldn't watch the end of the episode and understand the lesson the show was trying to teach. Your family didn't let you watch the regular show? I don't even know what that is. So the pain elementals are infighting. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. Like, my favorite example is my mom watched part of the Simpsons episode where Lisa, for whatever reason, starts being able to accurately predict the outcome of football games. No, fuck! So when Lisa started being able to do this, Homer was like, oh, let's have a daddy-daughter day where we hang out, and it was just him using her to figure out who's going to win the football game. And, of course, he would, gamble on it and make money and whatever. And my mom saw that and was like... and then, later in the episode, the season ends. Almost got through. So, of course, when the season ends, Homer doesn't actually want to do a daddy-daughter day. So my mom was like, oh, this is disgusting. Look how disgusting this is. Oh, sure, when she's making him all this money, he's got her on his lap and is telling her how much he loves her and how it's daddy-daughter day. And then as soon as she's not making him money, she sits her on the other side of the couch, doesn't want anything to do with her. not watching the end of the episode, where Homer quite blatantly shows guilt and remorse for having treated her that way. Almost through. And in fact, kind of hoped the last prediction she made was wrong, because in the plot of the show, if Lisa guessed this particular she predicted this particular game, it meant she still loved him. So he was like, I hope my team loses, because that would mean she still loves me. God, I'm almost getting through, but the goddamn Arch files are not giving me quarter here. So I said, so my mom was so disgusted by what she was seeing, didn't even watch the end of the episode to see if I can't do that. There's still too many names left. Didn't even watch the end of the episode to see if, in typical sitcom fashion, the problem got solved. She didn't want to do that. Guys, I don't know. I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if this is possible for me to do. I don't know if I have the skill to do this map. Is what I'd say if I was a bitch. Listen, this is a tough map, clearly. This is like the Dark Souls of do mapping, clearly, which means that I have a lot of work to do. I'm going to be doing parts over and over and over again, but I will endure. I will learn lessons, and I will endure. But unfortunately, this is where we have to leave off for tonight. Now you know what to expect for next week. Now, unless my arm and shoulder give out again after this stream, I will be back on Thursday and Friday to start a new game playthrough of Resident Evil 0. Again, with the caveat my arms doesn't give out. But I hope you guys tune in for that. But if not, personally, you were going to YouTube and study some guides Coin has put together for various fights. He's very meticulous in laying out strategies. No. I will meticulously lay out strategies and cry every step of the way. But if you're not interested in Resident Evil 0, I will be back next Monday for more Occupluck. No, Bite Fire, I hate myself. So we're going to go full hate on this. Well, thank you all so much for seeing the end of Hell Revealed, and for joining me at the start of Occupluck, the newest thing that's going to destroy my soul. So thanks, Shades, Bitefire, and Loser Corner for being here, and anybody who's been popping in and out during the stream. I see you. I appreciate you. But with that, we are going to finish for the night, and I will see you guys either Thursday or next week on Monday. Good night. This is going to be my own personal hell, isn't it? It really is. But, I mean, this is all I've been doing to myself lately, so... Fuck it. I did Sunlust. I can do this one map.